Hey everybody!
Hello, me boy!
Welcome to Raven's View. Today we are going to take a view at slicing and dicing and cooking up some king crab. This is a king crab here that we got fresh just a little while ago out of the water here, and was crawling around not too long ago, and I already killed it, so we can kind of get ready to butcher it up here. And man, look at the size of that sucker. Let's get a little closer and see what we think here.
Wow.
Oh man.
Mr. Krabs.
Little crabby pinchers.
Krusty Krab.
And super long legs. It's kind of like a spidery alien looking kind of a thing. But they are really super good. So we're going to take a look at this here. Let's see how big it is here. Let's see if I can hold it up this way.
Wow.
Nice. So, man, looking pretty good. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm going to do here to get this sucker ready to prepare it, crack it open and stuff like that, and then we're going to cook it. I'm going to put some on the grill, and I'm also going to put some in a pot of water to boil it. So we're going to do two ways here. All right, here we go.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
And what we're going to do is I got just kind of a block of wood basically right here. So I'm going to flop this sucker over and get to the tail. The tail's right down here. We're going to cut that tail apart here. And here, let me zoom in a little bit here so you might be able to see a little better. Okay, that might be a little better. Okay, grab a knife right through here. take this tail part here with a knife. Cut it down through here. A little bit of water. A little bit of water. And then we got kind of the back end here, all the stuff you don't want to eat. It's coming out of here. But inside here is the tail. There's some meat in the tail portion. So there's all these kind of like stringy stuff in here that you just kind of want to get out and get rid of. And then all the way down here. So I'm going to hold my thumb right here and then kind of squeeze out to get this out right through here.
Oh no, he's going for his evil instruments of torture!
Almost, almost, almost. Slippery little suckers. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to get a different knife here. There it is. Okay, I got a serrated knife here. I can get inside and kind of scrape, get a little bit of traction in there. So now that I scraped all that out, I'm going to just take this and wash it. I got a bucket of water here. Rinse it out. Now inside here is there's some meat inside there that we can eat. So we're going to just take that and cook that in with the rest of the stuff. All right, next step is you got to flip this sucker over, get to the top. We're going to take the top off here. You can use your hands or you can kind of get a knife in here. I'm just going to take this and basically just kind of hold on to the legs and then work the top right off. And then grab a hold of the legs right here and then kind of put it on an angle and then kind of push down. Push down, push down, push down. Push, push, push. There we go. And then we want to break this right in the middle. There we go. So just kind of basically just kind of use your hands, kind of pry it apart. And then we got one piece ready to go here. Okay, so we got this, and this is like the gills that are all in here, and the other leg part. So what we want to do is get a serrated knife. Is a little easier because it has a little bit of grip on there. We're going to take the serrated knife, and here, let me bring the camera down one more time so you can see it a little better here. Okay, here we go. I got these gloves, like I said, because these are pretty pokey, so you might want to get some thick rubber gloves or something like that, because it'll definitely poke your hands for sure. They're pretty sharp. Okay, so get over, and we're going to take this knife and basically just kind of scrape across on the gills and scrape this part off, and a little bit of a cut, a little bit of a scrape, cut and 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 scrape. Almost got it off there. All right, so just kind of clean that up right there. There's a lot of meat in this part right here, so a lot of people just go for kind of the legs part what you think of, but in here we're kind of where the body is. And this is some of, in my opinion, some of the best flavorful meat right inside here for sure. So you definitely want to keep all of that good stuff in there. All right, scrape off the gills, and then flop it over here. And then just kind of clean this up in here too, just a little bit. There might be a little bit of a membrane in here that you might want to just kind of cut off a little bit. Just a little bit there. There we go. Just clean it up a little bit. Some of this little kind of more the gooey yellow stuff is not necessarily what you want to eat. There we go. Okay, a little bit of the gills there. All right, now we're getting there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So that's what you want to do here for that part. And you're going to follow the next step, or basically the same thing for the other side. So we'll stick this over here. Grab the other one. Still kind of connected to the body. So I'm going to go over, turn it over this way, and pull this part out here. All the innards and stuff in there. I don't really want that. Okay, you got a little bowl of soup. Crab soup. You can eat right out of there if you want to. Maybe not.
That is really disturbing.
Okay. There it is on this side. You could see the gills on there, and we're just going to turn and do a little bit of a cut and a scrape, a little bit of a cut and a scrape. There we go. Cut and scrape. Okay, almost there. There we go. That's the way. It's a little tricky sometimes, but this is definitely going to be so good. I don't eat crab too often, but when I do, it's a king crab. Alright, get on the inside here. We don't want those little legs in there. We can cut that little inside leg part off. And then inside here, little gooey snot stuff. Scrape all that out of there. We don't really want that in here. It's just kind of like the white, kind of like the creamy white color is what we're really looking for here. Anything else is just not what you need in there. So you can just kind of get rid of all that other stuff in there. All right, almost there. There we go. That's looking good. Okay. Bingo. There it is. Let's go back a little bit here. Okay. So that's it right there.
Wow.
Nice big section of legs. You could cook this whole. I would just recommend just cooking if you can. Just cook it just like that. So don't separate the individual legs yet. You want to keep those all together so that those cook inside, because it's kind of gooey inside right now. Once you cook it, it's going to firm up and be really nice. And when you pull this apart, it's going to be so good. All right, so that's pretty much it. I got another one that I'm going to work on. But we're going to take these basically after we got it. So that's basically how you slice and dice a crab and get it ready for cooking. This is a fresh crab, like I said. So it's going to be pretty similar though for other crabs and king crab. Stick this in and I'll show you what the end results are a little later on. We'll go to step 2 here, cooking up the crab.
Would you mind if I stayed for supper?
Here we are. We got these crabs cleaned up.
Wow.
There is each of the sections of the crab legs there. Got those ready to go. Inside are the tails. And then we got a leftover crab, a bowl of crab stew. Yummy, yummy. Okay, there we go.
I can do it!
Run along, I have a crab to cook.
All right, next step in the process here. Ready to cook them up. Got a pot of water here, boiling, ready to go. And I got the grill heated up. So I'm gonna take the crab, and pretty much it's just water. That's all. And that's pretty much, the crab itself has some great flavor. And so I think if you put really a bunch of seasoning and a bunch of stuff like that inside the water, or to overkill the flavor of the crab, then you're going to over flavor the crab. So, I kind of like to have just that kind of crab flavor in there so that you can kind of taste it, and really kind of get in it. So I'm just kind of tucking this in here, and I can fit one of them in there. I'm going to put that sucker back on, and we're going to let that boil and cook for about, not boil, but cook. I got it turned down a little lower on high at first to kind of get it boiling, and then turn it down low, and cook that for about 10 to maybe 15 minutes, kind of in that range. We'll check it out and see how it's going. The next thing I'm going to do is over here is we got these bigger sections here, and I got this cooked up and ready to go. Set that right on there. Actually, I'm going to stick one of these tails inside here. I think we can have enough room for that. Yeah, we do. Enough room for that. I'm going to stick this other one. Yep, enough room. Okay, we'll stick that in there. And we got this one kind of on a medium-low heat. Close up the hatch. That's it. I'm going to let that cook about the same time. Maybe 10-15 minutes. Check on it, see how it's doing. And then it's going to be dinner time. Okay, let's check back a little bit, see how it's doing.
I happen to think you can never give too many thumbs up.
A few moments later.
Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Let's check this pot out first. Oh, doggy. Looking good, looking good. Yeah. It's looking real good. Okay, I think another couple minutes on that one. Let's check this one out here.
Wow.
Oh, mama, oh, mama. Woo-wee. Yeah, you could hear that sizzling there. Starting to cook. I see it turning nice and white and yummy inside there. This is looking really good. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do next is just take this and flop it over. Let me get a glove on here. Turn it over. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take this, flop it over this side, so the other side kind of gets cooked. Take this, flop it over this way. Alright. Barbecue king salmon legs. Looking pretty good. Oh my gosh, too bad you can't smell through the camera, but it is smelling absolutely fantastic. Wow, this is going to be so good. Man, okay, we'll let this cook up for a couple more minutes and then come back and check and see how it's doing. Can't wait.
A few moments later.
All right, I think we're good here. Let's check it out. Oh, doggy. Yep, that's a ticket right there. Okay, take this lid off. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that is it. Put this sucker in here. There's the tails. Another tail. And get this other one out of here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Pop that in. Okay. That's ready. Turn the heat off over here. All right, so there you have it. The ones in the grill should be ready here in just another minute.
A few moments later.
Okay, folks, this is it. Man, oh man. Let me tell you what. Those are looking mighty fine, mighty fine. Okay, man, I can't wait. Can't wait to get these suckers in my belly. Okay, now for the taste test.
I want a Krabby Patty.
Me too.
Okay, how's it looking?
Yuck.
Oh man. Okay, here we go.
What? Huh?
We're shelling it open.
No, yuck. This one.
This is Mommy's
Oh
favorite.
my gosh.
My favorite.
Mommy's favorite.
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready,
I'm gonna put
I'm
my
ready.
gloves on.
Oh, no, you don't need gloves on. Only I need gloves
Hot,
on.
hot, hot.
Because I'm the one dealing with the shells. The shells are what's pokey. And
Mom, not just put it right there.
shelled
Put
it.
it right here.
Yeah, I will. I put it right there.
Looks mighty fine.
Mommy's fine.
Mighty fine, mighty fine.
Mommy's fine.
Okay, here's some
A
Mommy.
little bit hot, a little bit hot.
crab.
Hatta, hatta, hatta.
All right.
Like this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
How's the taste? Or are you gonna wait till so it doesn't burn your mouth off?
Mmm.
Yummy?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Amazing.
Amazing.
How are you liking
Okay.
them Krabby Patties?
Ready for some amazing crab. Where's the crab at, Seneca?
Mom,
You got some?
I don't know but
Oh, where's your crab at,
Oh,
Denali?
you don't need gloves.
Where's your
'cause
crab? Where's your crab?
I cracked it for you so it wouldn't be sharp.
Mmm.
I want-
Okay,
well, I don't
here
want-
it is.
What did that did?
I don't want to cut it. I mean,
Thank you one for me.
I can share one with you. Can I cut it for
Okay.
you? The crab out?
This is the barbecue version. You crack this sucker open with your scissors.
Yeah.
Okay, way to do it is you can take the scissors and the barbecue version. Actually, this is the first time I've ever barbecued the king crab or any crab, and it makes the shell really brittle, extra brittle. So it kind of is like almost flaky. All right, so this shell from the barbecue version
Look in
was
there.
extra
see it.
crispy.
Look in there.
Yeah.
It kind of makes the meat inside stick to the shell just a little bit, so I might have to come up with another version. Maybe add a little bit of water, steam it somehow. I'm not exactly sure, but that said, once you get this sucker open, it is really, really good. It has kind of a smoky flavor, and the consistency of the meat is a little more, almost kind of like
I can touch it up.
almost not rubbery, but you know, a little bit different, chewy maybe. I guess a little more chewy. Yeah.
Okay. That one.
So
What do you want, Denali?
it's a little trickier to get the main meat out here of the shell. But let me tell you what, it is really, 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 really good. So I'll take my other glove off here. Definitely try it out. I don't know, maybe there it is. Good stuff right there. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Share it with others you think you might like it. And go out and get some crab. And you can definitely dig in and try this recipe. And really, really super good. Okay guys, gonna cheese. We will see you next time.
2 more satisfied customers. So why don't you come on in and have yourself a Krabby Patty today?
Goodness, cheese.
Why must the sun set on this perfect day?